Hello and welcome to Thursday night's Who is the Million Gem Fixtures of 5 against the clock. So far, only Pete Rabbit has managed to answer his question correctly, but will he need to hand over his million gems?
I hope not, David.
That was supposed to be rhetorical, but Pete, 2 contestants down, 2 to go. The next 2 will be risking a lot more money, but they are cleverer than you as they got further in the game.
As said, mate, it made sense for me and Ems to go for it, but I can understand why Seamus decided not to yesterday.
Well, we'll see if today's contestants can win big money. Please welcome the first contestant to get past question 1. It's only Stevie G. Steve, I've missed you so much.
I've missed you too, David.
Anyway, back in the hot seat now is Stevie G from Kidney Pool. Steve was just about to get a boss home before he was drafted to appear on our show. I have to say, it's very nice to have you here again.
It's actually very nice to be here.
It's been a while since we've seen you. What do you do now?
I still don't work. I was able to find a job abroad, but I've been furloughed. So yeah, I get to stay at home and just earn a bit of money, like watching TV and stuff.
Fantastic. How much of the 250,000 have you spent?
I've bought a house.
Right.
It's been quite a handy purchase. It means I just need to get enough money to pay tax and buy food.
Well, Steve, it's great to see you. Let's see if we can get you to 1 million gems. What would you do with that?
I'd probably buy a bigger house, David.
I see. Well, Steve, it's exciting to say, but you are just 1 question away from 1 million gems. A situation you very nearly found yourself in during your original run. If you answer the question correctly, you will be given 1 million. However, if the contestant after you also answers correctly, you will go back down to 250,000.
I might be wrong here, David, but I thought you said our money doubled if we answered correctly.
It does, but that only applies to contestants that won less than 250,000, I'm afraid.
Okay, I think I get you now, David.
Give me a wrong answer, Steve, and you will lose 225,000 gems.
But I've already bought a house with that money.
Then I'm afraid that if you are unable to make a payment within 48 hours, your house will have to be repossessed.
So basically, if I answer wrong, I'll be homeless.
But if you answer correctly, you could be a millionaire.
Can I just leave?
You can walk away with 250,000, but you might want to see the question first.
I might as well, I suppose.
Okay, good man, Steve. Here we go for 1 million gems. Are you ready?
I think I'm ready to see the question, David.
Fantastic. So, Steve, whenever we ask a 1 million gem question, you are given just 46 seconds to answer it. No more, no less. However, in your game, you managed to bank 33 seconds. That means you will have 1 minute and 19 seconds to answer this question, and here it is. Back in the days of Jam Jam's dictatorship, saying which of the following would not result in being sent to a work camp. Irregardless, guesstimate, a whole nother, all of the sudden.
Would not result in being sent to a work camp. You know what, David? I think I actually know it. They were all illegal words to say. I think A and D definitely got you sent to a camp. C as well, I think. It does make me think the answer is B. but that is just by process of elimination, so I'm not sure.
Would you say your answer is a guesstimate?
My uncle died in a work camp, David.
I am sorry to hear that.
I think if you said the word that is option B, you had to pay a fine. I'm pretty sure it didn't mean getting sent to a camp. At least I don't think so.
It's up to you, mate. You don't have much time left.
I am fairly sure, but I really don't want to risk it, David. I don't want to lose my home.
A wrong answer would cost you that.
I'm pretty sure B is correct, but no, I'm not gonna play. I'm taking the money.
Okay, a bit boring, Steve, but fair enough. Were you just not sure enough?
I'd say I was about 99% sure, but I just can't risk losing my house.
Fair enough. Well, let's take a look. You were fairly sure that A, C and D were all utterances that got you sent to a camp, and B was an utterance that made it so you only had to pay a fine. Well, I can reveal, Steve, that if you had been just a little bit braver, you would have won 1,000,000 gems.
Yeah, I thought I would have, David.
Why didn't you go for it, mate?
Maybe I should have, but it didn't seem right. The risk just wasn't worth it. I'm not greedy. Plus, it would have meant that Pete would have lost a lot of money too, and it wouldn't have felt right doing that to someone.
I am sorry to hear about your uncle, mate.
Yeah, the really sad thing is he died a couple of months before all the camps were liberated as well.
When Jam Jam was overthrown?
Yeah, back in 2008.
Our country hasn't been a democracy for long, has it?
Not very pleasant times to think about.
Anyway, Steve, you get to keep your house. Your total prize money is 250,000 gems. I am very, very proud of you.
Thanks, David. I'm proud of you too.
Before you go, we've got 2 contestants left. Who do you want to be a millionaire?
Well, you know what, David? It's not up to me. I don't really mind, to be honest.
Fair enough. Anyway, Steve, I really am going to miss you. Please look after yourself and don't do anything that I wouldn't do.
Don't worry, David. I won't. You take care as well.
I promise I will. Ladies and gentlemen, he wasn't brave enough to beat the clock, but please can you be brave enough to clap your hands together for Stevie G. Okay, so the Fixtures of 5 will conclude tomorrow. Tomorrow's contestant is Cornelius Salt from Worthington. He will be up against Pete Rabbit, but only one of them can take home the biggest prize on British television, 1,000,000 gems. I hope I see you all tomorrow. You'd all be fools to miss it.